Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. And if this is your first time, I want you to know that this is the best YouTube channel ever. Without further ado, let me dive right into this video. So guys, you all know I have a baby, and if you don't know, I have a baby girl. She's 1 today, and I did not really share my pregnancy journey with you all because I was not really feeling too good when I was pregnant. My pregnancy journey was a handful. My pregnancy journey was not really what I expected, but I thank God I'm here. My baby girl is here. We are healthy. We are doing so good. And this is more of me trying to create an awareness, because I'm sure a lot of people don't really know about this condition in pregnancy. I did not know either. So this is a way of me creating awareness by sharing my own experience, my own pregnancy journey with you all. So I remember when I got pregnant last year. Yes, last year was 2024. No, I got pregnant 2023. Yes, that was October. That was when I discovered I was pregnant. And it started really well. Then a few weeks into the pregnancy, everything just I started having hyperemesis gravidarum. That's severe nausea, vomiting in pregnancy. Like, I was just throwing up countless times in a day. I couldn't eat. I had zero cravings. I couldn't drink water. I couldn't stand for long. I couldn't do so many things. Like, I was really weak throughout my pregnancy. And I tried to vlog. I tried to show you guys the process, you know, this 1 month, 2 months belly bump, 3 months belly bump, 4 months, 5 months. I couldn't do any of that. Whenever I tried to vlog, I find myself panting. Like, I could not breathe for I could breathe, but I was not really getting myself. I was so tired. When I'm talking, it's so obvious that I'm stressed because I was really panting. So I really couldn't vlog. I couldn't share the journey with you guys, but here we are now. Okay, fast forward to second trimester. Well, before that, I was always using my what is it called, my daily routine drugs, my medications. I was always using it, so I did not skip it. I was always using it, and I was always going for antenatal. I never ever missed any appointment. I was always there on time. And yes, don't forget, I suffered a lot. Like, hyperemesis gravidarum almost killed me. It was so bad. Like, I was not eating and I was throwing up continuously. Anything I put in is surely going out immediately. I couldn't take water. I couldn't take water. It was later on I started taking water, but then it has to be cold, it has to be iced, it has to be really chilled. That's when I could finally take water. And fast forward to second trimester, whenever we go for antenatal, we always run this test. They check your BP, urinalysis, your weight, temperature. Check. Okay, no, they don't check temperature. You know, they all this normal antenatal routine stuffs. And whenever I do mine, they always find protein in my urine that was too positive. Always seeing protein in my urine. My BP was normal then, but then there was always protein in my urine, and the doctors didn't say anything. They didn't tell me it's something one should look after. And I was not really taking anything that triggers the protein in urine anyways. So second trimester, I was a little bit energetic. I had strength, but I was still battling a lot of things. I was spitting. Oh my god, I hated that spitting. By the way, the vomiting didn't stop second trimester. I was still throwing up continuously. it was that bad that I started seeing blood in my vomit. Yes, that was how bad it was. And I tend to forget things easily now, so I forgot what I was saying. Okay, so they started seeing protein in my urine, and the doctors did not really say anything. They didn't say it was something to look after. They didn't say it was something that had a concern or anything. Okay, so fast forward to when I just entered my third trimester. I went for my antenatal and they checked my BP. I did the urinalysis as usual. There was still protein in my urine, 2 positive, and my BP was very high. Like the nurse had to check like 3 times. She was like, "Your BP is very high. That I should show it to my doctor." When it was time for me to see the doctor, I showed him the results, and the first thing this doctor said was, "This BP can terminate pregnancy." First of all, he was unprofessional. He was very rude. He didn't let me talk. I couldn't ask questions. I did not know what I was dealing with. He just didn't let me talk. He just said, "This BP can terminate pregnancy." He was so unprofessional. I tried asking questions. He shut me up. I couldn't say anything. Oh my god, I wanted to cry, but I just had to hold myself because I cannot be crying in front of someone who is not even professional. If I should see him today, I will still remember his face, but I have forgiven him. I have. Okay, he was so rude and unprofessional. All he did was to prescribe drugs for me and told me to run some tests and told the doctor beside him to book me in another month, meaning when I'm coming the other month, they're going to review my results, the test results, and I still have to continue with the drugs. That was all he did, and then he told me to be going. I should come in the following month. Oh my god, like when immediately I left his office, I just started crying. I called my mom. Immediately my mom said, "Go to so and so hospital." I don't want to call the name of the hospital, but it's a very big hospital where I am. I'm in Nigeria. It's a very big private hospital, very, very well equipped. She said, "Go there immediately." And then I called my husband. He came. I went there. Thank God I was not alone. My sister was with me. So we went to the hospital together. And when I got there, they checked my BP. They took my blood sample. They had to check the BP twice. They took my blood sample and I saw the doctor immediately. Immediately, the doctor saw my BP and the test results. She said, "You are not going anywhere. You're not going home. Have you packed your baby things? You are having your baby." That was what she said. I'm like, my God. Like, can you see the difference between the first doctor and the second doctor? That same day, the doctor said, "You are not going home. You're going to have your baby. Have you packed your baby stuff?" I was still trying to process it because I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what like it was still a shock to me. Like I didn't expect it. Baby, I'm not expecting baby now. I'm expecting baby July and we're in May. For crying out loud, what is going on? So I that same day I was admitted into the hospital. I was admitted, and that same day everything started showing. I started having severe headache. That same day my face started swelling up, my arms, my legs, everything. My system just like just turned around. So imagine if I'd gone home after the first appointment I went for. Imagine if I'd gone home, I'm like, okay, probably it was nothing serious. And then I went home. Do you know what would have happened to me? It would have probably been another story. Yes, it would have been another story. Because imagine how unprofessional that doctor was. And then I was not satisfied with everything that happened. I was crying. I called my mom and she understood the pain I was going through. And she said I should go to another hospital. And when I got there, I was admitted, and that same day everything just started showing. I started having serious headache. I couldn't breathe properly. I couldn't stand for long. I couldn't do so many things. Like my body was somehow failing me. Like I felt like, oh my god, what is going on? Like everything was just, it got to a point I was crying. I was saying I don't want to die because I was not getting myself. My husband was with me, he was just holding me. I was just crying. They were asking me, how are you feeling? I couldn't explain to them. I said, I don't know. I kept saying, I don't want to die. 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 So I want to try and be fast as much as possible. Because if I should share in details everything that happened, this video will probably be like 2 hours because I'll keep talking and talking and talking. Anyways, all the tests conducted, the results came out that I had preeclampsia. Preeclampsia is a condition in pregnancy. It happens more to black women, and it's a situation whereby you have, not you in Jesus name, it's a condition whereby a pregnant person has high BP, high blood pressure, and protein in urine, and swelling of the feet, arms, severe headache, blurry vision, you're unable to breathe properly, a lot more. So that was what I had, and so it was time for them to do a scan on me, and then the nurse came to the ward, to the room, to meet me and ask if I could work to where we would do the scan. I said yes, and then I stood up and I tried to move, and I discovered I couldn't walk. So they had to wheel me to the scan room. What they call that place? I've forgotten. Is it radiology? I don't know. So they checked the baby. The movement was very, very discouraging, and then when I spoke to the doctor about it, they said it was because of the medication I was using. That was why the baby was not really moving. In fact, movement reduced drastically. So they were able to stabilize me for some days and told me to go home, and then I have to return back in 2 days for that checkup. So I was discharged. I went home. The following day was on Sunday, and my husband and I decided to take a stroll, and I couldn't. It was really hard. I could not. It was really hard. I just could not walk for so long. We had to come back home, and then at night I discovered I started having contractions. It was 5 minutes apart. It was a lot. Anyways, I went to hospital the following day. That was on Monday, when I was supposed to come back for that checkup. They checked and discovered I was 2 centimeters dilated. I told them I was already having contractions. They tried to see if they could push me further, but baby said, nope, July is far, I'm coming now. So yeah, I just want to thank God. Baby girl is here. She has been here for a year now. Today makes it a year. She's 1 year today. I'm sorry I'm not really giving details of everything because I don't want to remember most of the things I went through. I don't want to start crying. I don't want you to see tears because it was a lot on me. I had to stay away from social media for a while. A lot of people did not even notice. It was few that knew that this lady is always posting. She has stopped posting, that knew that okay, something was wrong with me. And I'm really grateful to have supportive friends from a distance, close by. They were always calling, messaging, praying for me. I'm really, really grateful to have good people in my life that was really there for me. So I'm really sorry I'm not able to share in details of everything I went through, but please, if you're pregnant, you're planning to get pregnant, please make sure you have a BP machine at home. I have one. I have one. I use the one monitoring my BP. Even if you're not pregnant, you need to have a BP machine at home, please. It's very, very important to always monitor, to always check your BP. Very, very important. Please, if you're pregnant, planning to get pregnant in the future, please have a BP machine at home to always monitor your BP. Check it every day, if possible 3 times in a day or 2 times in a day. And I would also advise to get this urine test kits. Check for protein in the urine. Please do so. Make sure you check, you get it, and check every day if you can. And I use your routine drugs. I used mine, but I still had preeclampsia, and I just thank God everything is over now. I'm alive. My baby girl is alive. Yes, we stayed in the hospital for a month. A month. Yes, we were discharged after a month, and that was another journey on its own. Imagine having a preterm baby and then you were discharged a month later. Oh God, it's something I don't wish on anybody, not even my enemy. I don't wish it on anyone, and I don't pray for anyone around me, my friends or my viewers, those who are watching me, to experience this. You will never experience this in Jesus' name. And yes, postpartum depression, I battled it for close to 4 months. I had postpartum depression. I was already losing my mind, but I just want to thank God for the grace. I'm here. Baby is sleeping in the room, and I have to be fast because I'm going to check her so she doesn't roll over and fall down from the bed. So I just want to say thank you for those who really love and support me and always tuning into my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your love. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for always liking, and to my commenters, God bless you. And if you are yet to subscribe, please tell me why. This is the best YouTuber ever. This is the best YouTube channel ever. So please do it to subscribe. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.